for your company. As always, do remember, there's plenty more online, plenty more on the news app as well. But for now, wherever you are in the world, enjoy what you're doing. Bye-bye.
Hello, Storm Bella has been battering a large swathe of the UK in the last 24 hours. We had wind gusts in excess of 80 miles an hour across the south of England and northwest Wales, 106 miles an hour at the Needles on the Isle of Wight, coupled with some torrential rain courtesy of this very active cold front. That's now cleared away south and eastwards. We are all in this colder air. We've got plenty of showers feeding in from the west, many of them wintry. We'll come back to those in just a moment. But let's talk about the wind. The amber wind warning from the Met Office has now expired. The winds continue to ease through today, but a number of flood warnings remain in place, and we have snow and ice warnings in place as well. The best of the sunshine through the rest of Sunday across central and eastern parts of the UK. Plenty of showers feeding in from the west. They will continue to be wintry, particularly across Scotland and northern England, but almost anywhere we see some sleet or snow. Certainly feeling very cold. Still we're exposed to that brisk wind, although the gusts easing down all the while. Now, as we head through this evening and overnight, a more persistent spell of snow developing across parts of Scotland, then sinking its way southward, and we could see some sleet and snow moving into northern England, the Midlands, maybe central southern England by the time we get through the early hours. When we have clear skies, there'll be a sharp frost, also the potential for some fog or freezing fog across the southern half of the UK, and temperatures for many close, if not below freezing, maybe -6 to -8 Celsius across the Glens of Scotland. Certainly a messy picture tomorrow. We have this area of low pressure to deal with, and that will continue to generate rain, sleet or snow across central southern England, into parts of North Wales. Could be some significant snow for a time, say across the Chilterns, and those wintry showers continuing to feed into Scotland and eventually later in the day across parts of northeast and eastern England. So really it's a day of sunshine and wintry showers, and temperatures at best 6 or 7 Celsius. For many, they will struggle to get much above freezing. Cold, frosty start to Tuesday, but for many, there'll be a good deal of sunshine around, and the showers mainly confined to eastern and western coast. But again, temperatures not much higher than 5 or 6 Celsius. So as we head towards the end of 2020, we've got this area of low pressure to the east of the UK, high pressure trying to build in from the southwest, frontal systems just grazing the southwest and perhaps the far north of the UK. But essentially, as we end 2020 and move into the new year, looking cold and dry.
For black students studying at one of the most prestigious universities in the world, academic pressure isn't always the only challenge. For some, it can feel like entering a new world. We followed 3 students to find out what it's really like being black at Cambridge. Tomorrow at 3:30 on the BBC News Channel.
75 years since the official end of World War II, 4 BBC News presenters retrace the footsteps of their relatives and uncover the heroic stories of how they made a difference to the Allied war effort.
I have to say, it's quite overwhelming.
The People's War, New Year's Day at 12:30 on the BBC News Channel. Download the BBC News app now and get the latest headlines as they happen. Personalise your app to learn more about the stories you care about and watch BBC News live wherever you are. Stay up to date, whatever you're up to. Download the BBC News app.
This is BBC News, the headlines. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson is promising big changes following his Brexit trade deal, but his Finance Minister Rishi Sunak has sought to reassure the City of London that the post-Brexit trade deal will not damage the financial services industry. A mass coronavirus vaccination campaign is underway in the European Union. The new COVID variant caused several countries to begin inoculations a day ahead of the planned rollout. Millions of Americans have temporarily lost their unemployment benefits after Trump refused to sign the COVID economic relief bill into law. President-elect Joe Biden has warned of the devastating consequences if the bill remains unsigned. Now it's the time of year when many of us take a moment to reflect and say thank you, maybe for something that happened this year, or for something that happened decades ago. It's had a lasting effect. Well, 50 years ago, Martin Stephen was visiting family in East Lothian in Scotland and he nearly drowned trying to save his cousin. He was saved by the lifeboat crew at Dunbar and has had the opportunity to say thank you for the very first time. Hope Web reports.
It was in these choppy waters exactly 50 years ago that tragedy struck. 21-year-old Martin and his cousin David were climbing rocks to watch a storm roll in when a freak wave pulled deep into the water. Martin was too strong. The wave and Martin was left struck at the swell. A lifeboat was deployed and the crew saved him from drowning. And now Martin is seeing Spanish. He was able to speak on Zoom to Davy, a lifeboat volunteer there that day.
Very different circumstances, and thank you for your involvement. What I do remember is sort of actually feeling the hypothermia start on the feet, and then I blacked out, and extraordinary. You simply don't know how you survive that. I mean, till this day, I don't know why I'm still here.
Crew member David Brunton was the one who jumped into the freezing water to pull Martin out that day. He has since passed away, but now his son Jamie is only learning the true story of the rescue.
I remember my dad coming home soaking wet. If I hadn't been for my mother, who'd put the plaque up in the wall what he got for the rescue, then we would have known anything about it. Dad wasn't keen to talk about it. I don't think it gave me a new appreciation for Dad. I love Dad, but Dad was a great father. But it was certainly an eye-opener on what these people can do and what they, I suppose, what they take for granted. My dad, his 5 brothers, they're all wearing the lifeboat, and they're all crew members. So, yeah, it's incredible.
Despite the years that have passed, Martin says the bravery of those involved that day has changed the course of his life.
I thought to myself, I've been given the most extraordinary Christmas present any human being can give. And the thing was, one life was tragically lost on that day. But actually, David Brunton did take one life. He saved 9. Yeah. He saved my 3 sons. He saved 5 rounds. And, here we are. Basically, I've had an amazing encounter.
Up and down the country. Throughout this festive period, they'll be prepared to head out and put their lives on the line for others if they're called. Hope Web, BBC News.
Johnson promises big changes for the UK following his Brexit trade agreement with the European Union. Ministers say the focus can now be on levelling up the country, spreading opportunity.
For those who are anxious about the economic implications of leaving, they should be enormously reassured by the comprehensive nature of this free trade agreement.
But some have accused the government of selling out the fishing industry, and Labour says the deal is flawed.
We've got to be clear, this is a thin deal. It's not the deal that the government promised.
MPs will vote on the agreement on Wednesday, also on the programme. There's There's more intense pressure on the NHS as COVID infections continue to rise. Storm Bella blows in with 100-mile-an-hour winds, adding to flooding chaos. And league leaders Liverpool are held at home by struggling West Brom. Good evening. Boris Johnson has promised that big changes are on the way for the UK following his Brexit trip with the European Union. In an interview with the Sunday Telegraph, he said he wants to focus on levelling up the country and spreading opportunities.
I mean, check your
He also
food.
said the deal would provide new regulatory freedom.
Check your food. Little nasty hash brown.
Aiding into the EU, claiming he's sacrificing the interests of the fishing industry. MPs effect a vote on the deal in Parliament on Wednesday, with Labour saying the degree is thin, but conceding it's better than a no deal. The SNP has confirmed it will vote against the agreement, calling it a disaster for Scotland. With more, here's our business correspondent, Vivian Nunes.
Glad tidings. Great.
1,200 pages of details spelling out
all of you. Haven't done nothing.
What night I've been in the kitchen all day.
You're on that?
Yeah,
I've got
It's too lazy to make it. So he's not going to eat anything.
You're not even getting any morning.
Clearly, because this guy's too lazy.
Shiva. Liar.
You can go to.
Alright. All actually taking over the
dialogue with the EU on how things will work moving forward, including financial services. With this though, the largest
I mean, it's 4 hours actually ahead.
This rule found added taxes on imports known as tariffs.
Mommy, did you hear what I said?
Limiting how much
I said 4 hours ahead.
more checks.
Yes.
Alright, it's 10.
Wow.
Maybe I want to talk to this afternoon. Talking lele, 4 hours, man. You go say talking lele. Is that what we talk is? Not lele. About 6 hours is to Dubai. Then I fly to Dubai. It's 6 hours. It's like if you are going to Nigeria. And for me, leave it at your
More questions will inevitably arise about what
Turkey is 3 hours ahead.
The deal itself comes into force in just 5 days' time.
It's 4 hours from here to Turkey, 6 hours to Dubai. But with that one, I want to judge one in parallel line. But Dubai one will be.
Last year, financial services was worth something like £126 billion, employs around 1 million people. Now, that's far more economically significant than, say, the fishing industry, which of course we've heard so much about and which took up so much time in the negotiations. But speaking to people in the financial services sector today, they told me, look, it would have been pretty ambitious to think that financial services could be covered in this free trade agreement. They say free trade agreements like this always focus on goods. In fact, the only time financial services have been covered in an agreement like this is within the single market itself. But they do say they're hopeful now that financial services are nodded to in this agreement, that further down the line there can be further negotiation. As the Chancellor said today, there will be more dialogue with the European Union on this, and they hope that in the future deeper agreement can be reached.
Latest government figures show the number of new coronavirus infections remains high. There were 30,501 new cases. The latest who died with a positive COVID-19 test, taking the total across the UK to 70,752. Health services could be overwhelmed. Relaxation of COVID restrictions for Christmas triggers a surge in cases. One health board has had a huge response after a medical student.
Stretched to the limit. NHS and hospitals in Wales are working to full capacity, say the Welsh Government. Annual illnesses, staff shortages caused by shielding, and the rapid spread of the coronavirus variant yesterday led Cardiff and Vale University Health Board to tweet this stark appeal. Our critical care department is urgently looking for assistance from medical students and other staff groups who have previously supported proning patients.
The art of proning patients, and that is about moving patients when they're in intensive care from their beds to their and this process is quite heavy lifting and involves high individuals.
Medical students and others answered the call in large numbers, and the health board later tweeted that while staffing remained challenging, the critical care unit remains open. Meanwhile, the London Ambulance Service said it had one of its busiest days ever, with more than 8,000 emergency calls on Boxing Day. That's up over 40% on last year. The BBC has been told that students, paramedics and volunteers have been enlisted to help. Change of NHS. The situation is increasingly difficult.
I never want to say that the NHS is going to be overwhelmed because we see NHS being endlessly innovative and ingenious in how it can actually manage to spread incredibly thin resources. But I think it's worth remembering that things are
this time that the NHS could be overwhelmed. With the full restrictions, the new fast spreading variant, combined with the temporary easing of restrictions on Christmas Day, could they have created the perfect storm for an NHS that is always overstretched. Sangeeta Maiska, BBC News.
Millions of people across this countries, including France, Spain, and Italy, begin the rollout of their vaccination program. 14 million across the strict lockdown in place in all EU member states. Damien McGuinness now reports from Berlin.
The European vaccine rollout has begun. In Berlin, mobile teams are taking the first vaccines from this distribution centre to those who need it most, the elderly in nursing homes.
This airport once provided a lifeline for West Berlin at the height of the Cold War. It was closed down in November to make way for a larger airport, and now it's been turned into a mass vaccination centre, providing yet again a lifeline for Berliners, but this time in the fight against the pandemic.
The first person in Berlin to get the vaccine this morning was Gertrude Hase, 101 years old.
I told myself that I didn't have to do it first. I wanted to see what it was like for the others. But a little later I thought, come on, I'll do it too.
In Italy, where fatalities among healthcare workers have been particularly high, there was relief, as doctors and nurses were among the first. And in Denmark, a moment of vaccine humour. Let's hope it works, said the doctor. If it doesn't, come back to haunt you. Like 79. In some countries, there are worries that not enough people will want the vaccine. To boost support, some European leaders have also got first, including the Czech Prime Minister, and in Greece, both the President and the Prime Minister.
sent the message that the vaccine is safe and effective. They're the first to be protected. Damien Hughes speaking.
A 15-year-old boy is critically ill after being hit by a police vehicle responding to an emergency call in Stockport. The teenager was taken to hospital where
No, you know you're gonna be late.
US officials say they're
Oh
investigating
my
whether the
gosh.
explosion at a Christmas Day
They're making.
DNA test carried out after human remains were found nearby. No one has claimed responsibility. American wrestler John Hoover has died at the age of 41, better known to fans.
He can't wait too lazy.
He passed away.
Make the work.
Bella has brought winds of more than 100 miles an hour to many parts of the UK, along with heavy rain. The Met Office has also issued yellow warnings for snow and ice, meaning disruption in parts of Wales, the northwestern England, Scotland, and the whole of Northern Ireland.
Storm Bella making her presence known on British shore.
Happy
Wait,
You deserve to get some Exactly.
May all your dreams come true this Christmas.
On the next Living Goal, highlighting the standout moments of this unusual and extraordinary season. Here from the first-time major champions, winner of the Women's Open, Sophia Popov, and from the breakout star of the men's game, Colin Morikawa.
Join me, Shane O'Donoghue, in Dubai on this month's Living Golf.
Tonight on CNN, in association with Golf Saudi.
This is CNN. More people get their news from CNN than any other news source.
Before Tapaya Shafawa may appear on stage next to the likes of Tiwa Savage, or choreographed popular music videos to some of Nigeria's pop artists, you could find her here. That entire circle? That's wild. My search is unstoppable. And it's open air classes, whoever's to come. This is also where the young dance instructor led an energetic group of Nigerians into the record books. This is the reason why I broke the Guinness World Record. And one day was like, he said, Avanti, why don't you break a Guinness World Record or something? I just checked one out. And something for dancing. How long can you dance for? I was like, I don't know. Forever? It was 2005.
Me, I will. I just need to finish this trade. I thought it's so.
Traffic on the lane. Excuse me. Was like what? Excuse me. It's on my foreign records. I was like, oh, nothing much. Nothing much. It's about 52 hours and 4 minutes. I'm like, 50 what? My half day. Bro, yeah. Nothing.
That chips is done. It's enough.
Exactly. Hurry and get your check.
Okay, put that down. Can take your phone.
Bye,
Okay.
mommy.
Let's charge my phone, man. It's not done, man.
I know I'm not deaf.
Transform Kathias, the dance teacher, into Kathy, the sought-out dancer and choreographer. From music videos to concerts to award shows, if it involves dance in Nigeria, there's a good chance Kathy has had a hand in it. So, a whiskey I've known him since he was a teenager. You understand? And I've known Tiwa since she started Kelly, since she first time she stepped her foot in Nigeria. Every artist I've worked with is something significant that God has given an opportunity to do for them, with them, that has added to on today. That's how it had to go.
I'm so happy when you were saying 7 times.
Nelly, why do you have water? Have water. No, have water.
But after recently seeing a
Boat, man.
community dive into various causes,
I think I went to my book crack.
the reason why it really struggled for me is in Nigeria, I can categorically say that every active, well-known dancer in the country at one point in their life passed through me, or came through my academy, or have been employed by my agency or others. So they might be strangers to a lot of people, but to the dance community, they are like brothers and sisters, they're like family. The citizens are more concerned about hustling than the body they're hustling with. And that mindset has crept into the minds of our youth. And that's especially important with dancers because your work is so physical that it's important to be healthy. Exactly. So we're now building the structure to say, we need support. Hello everybody, this is Kathy here, and I am doing this video again to remind you guys about the Dance to Health webinar that will be taking place in July. Kathy started bringing the dance and medical communities together through her Dance to Health webinars. That led to her creating partnerships such as this one.
When she started talking about, what within the creative industry and how people were dying because of lack of access to healthcare services. Happy Health Plan and specifically designed for dancers and people in the creative industry. It helps them to have financial access to healthcare services when they need it without needing to worry about whether there's enough money in their bank account.
Kathy's outreach is not limited to dancers. After seeing food prices rise in Nigeria during COVID-19 lockdowns, she felt the need to step in.
Let me tell you something, if you don't help the people that are consuming your goods, what anybody down by it?
I did a video, I was in that video, and before I knew it, everybody felt the same way, and the video went viral. So it for me was about fight against what can people do to survive, and we're on the helping people out.
No.
She ended up officially creating the agriculture initiative.
Oh, God. True, I say, compare this you. I don't know what to call it. Emma lórí call. Later after, sorry, mo pẹ́ lórí call yẹn. Later mo á rí. Kí ló á sọ? Okay, tó náà pé àǹtí rẹ̀ kan pè ẹ́ tó kí ẹ. Ìyàwó tí wọ́n ti. Ó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ní ó lẹ́kàn respect ẹ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí ikú ń gbọ́ tẹ́tí rẹ̀ fi jí. Àbí o. Ṣé ilé kan sọ bẹ́ẹ̀? Àwọn àgbo kìíní mọ́rántí. Ó ti rọ́kọ̀ rẹ̀ kò rẹ́ni kò kí anybody mọ́. Kò tiẹ̀ máa ọ̀wá rẹ́ anybody tó wá lè máa kí nínú lílẹ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan. Ó ti ẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀. Bí o tiẹ̀ bá wọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ àti yóò mọ̀ pé kápọ́kùnrin nìwọ pé yá bèjì. Bí àwọn Tọ́pẹ́, bí àwọn Níkẹ́, ẹ̀ló oríkìnkì náà ni ó gbọ́dọ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni now, of course. Tàbí. Ayé òpin ọ̀sẹ̀ rọ̀gà. Everybody knew what it can. Only the fi dé báyìí wọ́n pé ìwọ ló yà jẹ̀bi everybody wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bẹ́ẹ̀ everybody say what it can. Yeah, guys, the guy was surprised there. Chili can be by you. The Ben. But kí ni àbùrọ̀mọ́ wọ yàrá lọ ní torí kò yé mi. Àbùrọ̀ nìkan síbẹ̀. Hello? Yeah, hello?
I'm not talking to you, prick. Ẹlòmíì ẹni máa ń gbàgbé ẹlòmíì ṣe ń gbàgbé. Your boy is gaining fam. Gaining subscribers.
Oh, mo ti bá sọ̀rọ̀. Mo ti bá sọ̀rọ̀. Ọ̀nà mi pé ìjọba ti sọ̀rọ̀ mi. Òun ò lówó yẹn lẹ̀. Ní láti pé mi náà kú sínú àkáǹtì àbí kẹ̀kẹ́kẹ́ta. Mo ti bá dúpẹ́ gan sọ, òun gan sọ pé wà òkè wá ní bọ́gbà mo ti fẹ́ rí. Máa ní máa yọ. Àwọn option méjì mo ní. Nígbà kí ìyá ìyẹn yóò kò ní jẹ́ kíákíá. Èèyàn máa ìdí mo mí pé á ju ọdún kan lọ. No, èèyàn máa san immediately náà ní bọ́ èèyàn lè san more than 1 year. But interest èèyàn máa san lè fi san 2 years, lè san within 2 years. But interest yẹn máa pọ̀. Now tí ẹ bá san within 1 year, interest rẹ̀ ò ní pọ̀ tó yẹn. But mo sábà pé mo l'option méjì náà méjèèjì mo lè lò kan méjèèjì. Ìkan máa yá, ìkan ò ní yá. But mo sọ láti gbà ìkan máa yá, ìkan ò ní yá. Ìkan wọ́n ṣètò máa ṣe check ní wàhálà. Ìkan kò ní pẹ́ tó bẹ́ẹ̀ lu credit card fún ìlú ìṣòwò pẹ̀lú wọn. Ìlú tí mo ní bọ̀dá tí mo ń lọ. No, kò ń ṣe ìgbà tí ẹ bá ti ní jẹ within a week. No, within a week man, kò ṣe ìgbà tó máa ń pẹ́. Èdè mo fẹ́ sọ Ghana nìyẹn lọ wò. Exactly. Within a week náà ni. So tó bá ti lọ wò tó wo structure rẹ̀ tí tó béèrè tọ́tọ̀ pé structurally o àkóso tó mú bọ̀ iṣẹ́ ilé ẹ̀ wà bóyá nínú àbíkíní tí ẹ bá ti mọ̀ okay tí a ti mọ̀ but yes kúrò. Kò ṣe tí mo dà náà ti ṣe tẹ̀ òun náà ń rò pé bóyá nínú credit card àbí kò no kò lè pẹ́. Kò lè pẹ́. Ṣé náà lè pẹ́. Exactly. Okay, one man here, one mama here. Yeah, we do have a kiki. Hello, Yabiji. Hello. Hello. Asa mi si call ara wa.
ẹ̀dùn tó gbọ́ báwo kalẹ̀ bọ́lá mísì kọ́lẹ̀ ra àgbà tẹ́mi pé ìwọ náà pé èmi náà mísì kọ́lẹ̀ àgbọ̀dún lọ dẹ́dẹ̀ máa in fact alẹ́ pátá la tó wọlé gẹ̀ẹ́sẹ̀ àtẹ̀gbádùn ara wa tá a máa ànúnà rílẹ̀ ẹ̀jọ́ ìdẹ̀ wa ìgbà tí ká wá sọ̀rọ̀ àkàsọ̀rọ̀ pẹ́ ní ìjọ yẹn ni àkàsọ̀rọ̀ briefly ni ẹni pé bá ṣe wà yìí à ń jẹ gbogbo ayé ni ọlọ́dún làwọn tá a lọ bá tó wọ́n ti rẹ́dì wá kalẹ̀ tàbá dẹ̀ fẹ́ tó bá di ìgbádùn léyà àwọn náà máa ń wá sí bíbá yìí wọ́n ti máa pariwo tí ẹ ti so ẹran àgbo wa mọ́ta o kíníkà o àwọn náà wà tilétilé ni no wọ́n máa fi ń ṣàwàdà ni o ẹran àgbo mọ́ta kẹ̀ ń fún ni ọlọ́pàá ló máa gbìyàn kẹ́ du ẹran kódà kẹ́ du ẹdìẹ níta kẹ́ du adìẹ kò tẹ́ possible yẹn máa du ọlọ́pàá máa wá straight ẹ̀pà níta yọ ẹ̀ tó bẹ̀ níbi tá a bá fẹ́ pẹran o ti níbi tí wọ́n ti pẹran inú ilé gan ni kò ti níta o ti ní bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ń pa wọ́n tún mọ́nítọ̀ bá ṣe pa gan ń la ara ògbọ̀rọ̀ ro yes pé ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ pa ó gbọ́dọ̀ sharp ó dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ wà lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà fine tó kù gbọ́dọ̀ ìjẹ̀rora otherwise wọ́n á jà ó wọ́n á ní wọ́n máa ní lára nítorí ẹ̀gán làwọn kan ó ṣe ń jẹ ẹran wọn ní pé ẹlẹ́mìí bíi tàwa là ń jẹ àwọn oúnjẹ ẹran kíní tó ń jẹ àwọn ẹni máa pè ní vegetarian tó ń jẹ fọ́ nìkan ni bọ̀ pé wọ́n jẹ ní tí tó bá lẹ́mìí wò ní jẹ o lọ́dọ̀ àwọn oúnjẹ o yes wọ́n ní irọ́ pé ẹlẹ́mìí àwọn òyìnbó wàhálà òyìnbó pọ̀ torí kó jẹ́lẹ́mìí ni irú àwọn tó jẹ́ tọ́lá àwọn tí ò ń jẹ èèyàn máa jẹ nǹkan míì bọ̀tà àwọn tó jẹ́ rí vegetarian torí kó jẹ́ lẹ́mìí pé àárín òun náà bímọ òun náà lẹ́mìí tó lọ sókè tó lọ sílẹ̀ torí ẹ̀ ní wọn ò ní jẹja wọn ò ní jẹran wọn ò ní jẹ kankan tó bá lẹ́mìí. torí àwọn tó bá ń ṣe torí pé torí pé àwọn sí ká má fi sí kí àwọn èèyàn ń ṣe vegetarian àwọn tó jẹ́ vegetarian gidi bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ̀mí máa ń gùn yeah it's true ẹ̀mí wọn because gbogbo àwọn ẹran tá à ń jẹ yẹn ó ní effect lára olódàjú bẹ́ẹ̀ ni olódàjú. lórí wa àwọn tí bí ìwọ ni torí nǹkan àwọn kan wà tó jẹ́ kẹ́sìn ẹ̀sìn ò jẹ́ kán jẹ́ tòótọ́ o yà ọmọ pé ìgbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mìí á pọ̀ nínú ayé yìí oríṣiríṣi ọtí ẹ̀ wọ́n pìfà kẹ́ ẹ jẹ ẹ̀dìẹ ju kẹ́ ẹ jẹ ẹran màlúù àbògúnfe lọ. Yes, wọ́n máa ń pe white meat red meat ò dáa ẹ̀dìẹ dáa. Yes, bẹ́ẹ̀ni wọ́n ní kéèyàn yọ gbogbo ẹ̀ náà kí ló á kú bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́ gbogbo abẹ́rẹ́ láti yọ táwọn. èmi náà yọ o Aisha àti Dúpẹ́ àwọn máa ń yọ. wàá gbádùn gidi ìtàn
Ìbá gbádùn ẹ̀ tán mo á lè máa gbólé lórí o. Èmi máa ń jẹ, èmi náà máa ń jẹ náà, èmi náà ò yọ bọ̀tọ̀ àìsà àti yẹ àwọn máa ń jẹ, wọ́n máa ń yọ. Ó di òkú. Ó dá ń tòótọ́ báyẹn, ìfẹ́ tẹ̀ máa lọlẹ̀, ó dá báyìí ti lọ kí ẹ máa.